filler episodes rather than a filler arc.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not a massive fan of filler episodes compared to, like, even if it's not original content from the writers of the manga and everything.
Yeah.
It'd still be pretty damn good because
Yeah.
they
Well.
have to write something, don't they?
Yeah. Well. The guy behind the manga gave them info and stuff and helped them with the fillers though. So the fillers are good.
Oh, nice.
There's a filler where they invent a bad guy who turns out to be the Zanbakuto of someone that got locked away, and he's intelligent. The Zanbakuto. He can leave bodies. He can interact with other Zanbakutos. He can affect them, and he can make them think they now have free will. So what happens is everyone's Zanpakuto at once all fuck off and start fighting their owners over who gets to have the control of the soul.
I just realised I can hear your
My game?
Yeah, I can hear you on
Yeah. I'd turn the volume of the game low and just stick to headphones for party and shit.
I can literally just hear you talking.
What? Is it like almost accurate to real time or some shit? Right, you know what? I'll skip cutscenes and stuff. My control's spazzing out a little. I can't see a fucking thing. So
I should have run when I had the chance.
that does that. That does the stuff I haven't unlocked yet.
Hey, what are you doing?
You absolute innocent. This is the tutorial. I don't want to like throw myself in the end game-ish bit where I can one-shot the stuff that's here, or you know, reveal the story in case you do end up trying it. Sorry, I need to change my brightness settings or some shit. I can't see a thing on the screen. Let's turn it right the fuck up. Oh good, I can see walls now. That's brilliant. I think we're good and it's bright here. So yeah, unfortunately, right at the start you don't have the martial arts skills that you get. But that's simply because you're a genius. You fucking learn martial arts from a book, and then you spend the game polishing them off and getting godly. Hell, you meet famous people from history as well, and I don't. You probably don't know Matsumoto. What? No, Miyamura Matsumoto, the guy that dual wielded 2 swords famously. Well, you meet him. No. The guy that famously wielded 2 katanas. Practically a genius. Well, you get good enough with 2 katanas, you meet him and save him from a demon. And he goes, I'm gonna get as good as you one day. Fucking watch. So you get to inspire a Japanese icon and legend, one of the most undefeated people in all of history, to properly take up the swords. I thought that was fucking awesome. I've not played this in a while. I heard You know Sarah Claw from the Dark Souls group? One of them, she's made other people are doing puns because of her now, and I saw one earlier. And it was, yo mama's so fat, even with Havel Ring, she's still fat though. Havel Ring. I just found that perfect at the time. I do like basic swords on this game, but there's plenty of other shit, like this battle axe. Also, there's different kinds as well, so you'll have different axes that will have different special innate abilities you can't change. Like, there'll be one that just because it'll do fire damage. Then there'll be another one that just because it has a chance of paralyzing, or, you know, builds up a paralyzed meter, or other such shit. This is, yeah, that's too fucking. And then there are some that will do extra damage to someone's stamina. Another one, extra damage to someone's health. Others, extra damage when you use special abilities. I use a special ability thing, and I've got the right weapon. It'll just throw in a 25% fucking multiplier, because why the fuck not? I have to be very fucking careful, because I can't keep an out. Oops. Let's use this big fucker. As I said to her last night. Is there a treasure here? No, it's a way down. Goodbye. Kind of. Shortcut. There we go. Just in case I die like a bitch. Oh yeah, and you're not limited to these 4 items in the bottom left. I've actually got 2 sets here, and you can gain like up to 5 sets. But it's just there's one button and it will hot swap you. It's the R2. It'll hot swap you, but managing more than 2 of them is out of my not skill zone, but it's just not convenient to me. Yeah.
I saw him.
But yeah, everything I've got now is in the middle stance. You know, the attacks and stuff. But you have high stance and low stance as well. Yeah. But the extra complexity is part of it that makes it fun. Because of lower stance, if you just want to have higher maneuverability. And then the second you get pissed off, you switch to high and just bang! Smash the fuck out of everything. Then swap back. Or there are some people that stick to medium stance because it's the defensive stance. And its attack is defense and speed of it is different. Yeah. Right, you don't have to swap stance, but I do, because like on the lower stance, you do less damage, but you attack quicker and combo a bit better. So if you've got this right weapon, and you've got something on it like fire, go low stance, hit the cunt 12 times, set him on fire, let him suffer for a second, then finish him off with a smash to the skull. Or whatever. Or if you've got a weapon that fucking paralyzes a cunt, just poke him in the knee 7 times. Then go around and backstab him.
Made all this way for nothing? Oh, gotta do something. If I jump out...
I basically messed up. Is there a shiny one? No, there's no shiny one. Alright, let's make sure I have decent armor. Where's Jesus? Toughness or defense? And I don't know if you ever noticed it, because I don't think it was in the demo, but the Guardian Spirit chick, you can use them in different ways, including as you can use them as weapons, which you'll learn in a second, because it basically explains it as a cutscene at the end of this one. Some people rely only on the fucking weapons and build one-shot builds around them and shit. No, I just use them when I want to, because it's fun. Skip the cutscene. There we go. Oh no, look, a demon. Oh my soul. Oh god. Yeah, I'm currently fighting him as a fucking demon guy at the moment. That was a bit ago that you're watching. Ow. That fucking hurt. Living weapon. Now usually it doesn't do it as a fancy attack and cutscene, usually it's like a transformation. But basically it'll do something like that, what you'll see in a minute, to whatever weapon you're using.
Quite a feat.
And it's really fun. It also depends on what spirit you've got as well. There's a shark spirit, there's a nine-tailed fox, there's a cat, there's a tiny spider. There's... He's gonna what? I'd go for it, but it's in one of the DLCs, and the DLCs are fucking hard. DLCs, you want two people to go through it. I'll say that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Just a bit of Pepsi at the moment. And dual swords. Why the fuck not? And I would be drinking Dr. Pepper, but don't have any. Oh my god. But yeah, you get 3 choices of Guardian Spirit, and you have different choices of weapons. You know, you can get all of them. The starting weapon is just the ones you'll spawn with. The Guardian Spirit you'll get, and then you get the rest of those 2 from a mission later. I will skip the tutorial, because I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Oh yeah, and naturally, bosses have like actual elemental weaknesses and shit, so you can exploit. But if you're not careful, you'll fuck yourself if you go entirely after exploits without anything to back it. That was annoying, yeah. Here we are. And maybe Nioh. Yeah.
自分だけってことか。
If I'm... Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. Right. There we go. So I'm going for giant katana. Because go big or go home. That's what she said. Yeah, my man's sword. Oh. I know how to use one semi-professionally. I did martial arts. But I've not practiced them for ages, simply because I didn't have the time or money, and I was using other people's money. I was just feeling shitty about it. I'm thinking of getting one of them, and not. I want it to cheapen up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna, but just not this exact moment, simply because I need it to cheapen up to justify it to myself. Yeah. Wind Waker was my first Zelda game, and I fucking spiraled in just buying and playing and completing all of them. Yeah, I've heard. I just not try it. I rather like open world, but more than that, I rather like fucking Zelda. So I just get into it. Welcome to Dark Souls. I'm at, yeah, killing Ganon with a pointed stick. Yeah, I can imagine people have done it. Oh, you have axe. I shouldn't block. Yeah, you kill them to weaken him. They basically stole that from Dark Souls 2. What, you have to do like a boss speedrun kind of thing? That sounds genuinely fun. Champion Gundam. Right. If you've seen me go to a little shrine thing, it's because I have now bought some skill opportunities to show you a couple things. I do not have that weapon equipped. Why am I buying skills for it? I'm stupid. Ready for your shuriken. You can, and yeah, they have like mini skill trees as well, so I can develop a poison stuff to throw in weapons, and then later I can put it onto shurikens or poison traps. I can have blinding throwy weapons, and then I'll develop other things that will help me with it. And then there's basic things like improvised projectile sculpt. I'll make a fucking arrow from something and shoot it at a gun. Power pills. Power pills. I dose up on adrenaline. Edible adrenaline. And shit like that. Antitoxin, kunai, why not? Resistance to paralysis, that'll be useful for later. Yeah, me skills and spells I can literally make, equip, unequip, and set them as like items instead of fucking around with too much with skill carrying capacity and shit. And naturally, every time I rest or something, I remake them. I re-prepare them. I now have a bunch of kunai, which is slower and heavier than shuriken, and I can't spam them as much, but slightly fucking useful. Guardian scroll. You'll see that in a second. Can you shoot me from there? Ha, you can't. Sounds right. Alright, let's swap to Odachi. I'm really liking the Odachi. And naturally, I can put whatever element on my weapon as I fucking desire. Because I'm a badass. And I keep forgetting I have no stamina at the moment that I used to have on higher level characters. Oi, pay attention to me, senpai. You fucking traded. No, you're not my senpai. No, there's a guy not looking at me, so I kind of... I am a wizard. No. I'd expect them to name it something like bigger, longer, and untough. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Also, there is a lot of demons and shit. But I know how to exploit it and rape it, so you'll see me raping in a half second. That's water magic. Basic magic of every element is to put it on your weapon. And then later you can shoot it off as a little dart thing, holding a talisman, looking weepy but badass as fuck. And later you hold a different talisman, and depending on what element it is, it's fucking awesome. The fire one, you basically hold it up, swing the talisman, then these 3 fireballs just rocket at it, fucking twisting around each other. The wind one, you hold it, you swish, and then these 5 spears of wind appear, and all just dart forward, hitting everything. And that's pretty sweet. I'm not a million miles from the first boss, after me a little speedrun. I should have a bit more health, because that would be a good idea. I may or may not ask someone to help me, it depends on how fucked I get. What are you laughing at? Oh, I think I've seen that. Ooh. That one's better than mine. And it has a buff for water damage. Fuck yes, I will go through this. Yeah, not all enemies will respawn, which is fucking great. Like, well, the glowy cunt demon with 2 swords, I'm gonna kill him in a minute. Thank fuck I nailed you with that. Now I can just be comfortable getting you from a distance. I think it's what you see. And he's gone. Oh, Odachi? Ooh. Actually, it's not much better than mine. My other one's better for books. Peekaboo. What? I've never heard of that. Yeah. Ah. I got knocked up with a fucking rock by a gun in short. You'll see it in a minute. Yeah, you can play this game how you want. There's different ways of doing it, there's different weapons, there's different builds. You can build around ninja tools if you fucking wanted to. Later on you can get if you go to like a challenge area after you beat the vanilla game, there's a fucking infinite arrow bow you can get. In fact, I don't think I even went to that place before I got mine. I think I just found it. But yeah, infinite arrow bows and shit. Hell, there's cannons that you can have. The ammo capacity is a tiny bit shitty for them, but you can rape something with a cannon. And there's incendiary ammo for if someone pisses you off. My first death. Well, I am dead. Matt's invited me to Overwatch. I think I'm gonna go on that for a bit. But you get the basic idea of the game now, and when it comes to skills, you can have a look at what the skills do with Play Movie. And the EIs are pretty fun. And you can even build around EI. There's been one-shot EI builds and shit. And it's pretty fun. Right, I'm gonna be off, mate. I'm gonna go do the thingy. And laugh at the ginger being raped as a lolly, which will be great. See you in a bit.